One of the important truths about offerings indicated by the Bible is that God doesn't pay much attention to the amounts that we give, whether they be small or big. Instead, He values the proportion that we regularly give from what we receive from Him. By the way, have you already chosen a proportion or percentage of your income or increase to regularly return to God as your promise offering? That percentage should challenge us, leading us to learn to sacrifice like Jesus and to live by faith. Maybe this is the time to pause and ask yourself, have I ever made a real sacrifice for God's cause at some point in my life? We love Him because He first loved us. Addressing this theme, Ellen White wrote, "How great was the gift of God to man! With a liberality that can never be exceeded He gave, that He might save the rebellious sons of men. The man who truly loves God will not offer to Him lip service merely. He will bring to the treasury His gifts and offerings, that laborers may be sent forth to sow the precious seed." After many years of hard work and struggles in India, Scottish missionary Alexander Duff returned to his homeland to finish his life there. During a meeting, he preached and appealed to his fellow citizens to step forward for the continuation of the work. As no one responded, he insisted with such passion that he passed out on the pulpit. As a doctor checked his vital signs and asked him to calm down, Alexander Duff suddenly opened his eyes and said, "I must get back to the pulpit. I need to continue that call." He returned to the pulpit and continued the call. "Does Scotland no longer have children to respond to India's call?" he asked. After waiting a while in silence with no one answering, he finally said, "If Scotland has no young men to send to India, I will go again myself, so that the people there will know that at least one Scotsman still cares about them." When he left the pulpit, the silence was broken by a crowd of young people who volunteered, "I'm going. Me too. Me too." Alexander's dedication to God's work was motivated by his understanding of Jesus' sacrifice made for him on the cross. His testimony inspires us to offer our best for God's cause and to return tithes and a generous, challenging proportion of our income as promise offerings. May we put our desires last and God first.